Shalom, giving all praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Brakadam to you, hopefully elect. And just real quick through the Spirit, because, I was able to, Spirit compelled me to go out today, highways and hedges and teach and pretty much go into how, it's time for Jake to man up, man, because we are seeking to be one of those that sits at Yahushai's table with Yahushai, as it's been said before plenty of times, and in order to be a man of the Lord, you got to be a man first. And you see, that's the thing about it is, we're coming back into true manhood, and coming back into the remembrance of these things, what it is to be a man, because, being that this whole earth is on a feminine vibration, all right? Well, the scriptures talk about how there is no effeminate man is gonna, make it into the king, the kingdom. All right. Matter of fact, I'll get that in 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse verse 9. It says, "Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of God?" And you see again, because the kingdom is about to be established on earth. All right. And who's going to rule that kingdom? Men. All right. Hence the name kingdom. All right. King. And then the dome, the dominion. All right. You see, man, Lord willing, us as what to meet kings, man, ruling on the earth, but before that takes place, we gotta, we got some, well, the Lord has to purge us, man. We have some cleansing up to do within ourselves. Because when you read on, it says, "Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind." So you see, all right, man, this is what we are being purged from. This is what we're being cleansed from. All right. And again, we're learning to be men, not effeminate, because I was touching on this earlier, going into, the fact that we're coming back into true manhood. All right. Because you see the thing about it, man, again, being that this world is under a wicked, it's under a feminine vibration. All right. You see, as men, we're learning to cut off the nature of this flesh, and we're learning to walk in the Spirit. All right. Because for you to let your feelings, your emotions dictate how you move, that's an effeminate trait. All right. That's an effeminate trait, man. Which the word effeminate, it goes into a lack of faith. Without faith, no faith. And faith itself is a very manly trait. You see? And, again, this is what we're learning, man, because, Yahweh Shema Shai, he's putting us through all these trials and tribulations to build our faith. You see? Because, again, a real man, he doesn't, there's certain things that he just, as I touched on, man, we ought to be soldiers for Yahweh Shai, man, for Yahweh Shema Shai. Not entangling ourselves with the cares of this life, worrying and fretting and panicking, and man, a real man, putting his trust in Yahweh Shema Shai, and again, all the trials and tribulations that we go through, you see, we're being built up to that point, man, you know, because when it's all said and done and our back is against the wall, you know, a real man, he's going to stand his ground. You know, a real man, he's going to, you know, he's going to hold firm despite what's in his way. You know, and I mentioned before how Yahweh Shem Shai is getting ready to put that, he's getting ready to even more turn up that spirit within his elect, within the elect men. You know, um, that lion like spirit within his elect. You know, to be courageous and you know, to just be bold and to stand firm. You know, because you know, if you know, watch documentaries and stuff, you know, because I've been getting in the habit of lately of, you know, just looking up different characteristics of certain animals or whatnot, you know. And one of my favorite animals, probably my favorite animal, is a lion, because you know, um, a lion could be looking death straight in the face, and for the most part, it's not going to phase him. You know, you could run up to a lion, screaming and all, you know, acting crazy and all, and he'll stand his ground. You know, he won't budge. You know, that's one of the characteristics of a lion, man. He's courageous, brave, bold. You see, and again, that's what Yahweh Shema is getting ready to turn up that spirit, that lion-like spirit within his elect. You see, because again, we have to be built up to that point. You know, because we are in the flesh, and you know, there are certain things that's gonna, you know, this flesh does get the best of us sometime to where we're worrying and how I'm gonna do this, and but again, man, you know, it's a learning process until the end. You know, we're always going to be under construction. We're always going to be learning and developing until the very end. But nevertheless, man, again, you know, we're being shaped and molded into real men. You know, because again, the kingdom that's coming, real men are going to be ruling that kingdom, the next world to come. Again, Lord, one world, that number. This is what we're being prepped for. This is what we are being groomed for, man. You know, being put in positions to where we have to judge. And again, you know, a judge, a ruler, a king, a mini god, man, because that's what we are. You know, we're mini gods. You know, he doesn't he doesn't let his emotions affect his judgment. You see, he doesn't let his emotions get the best of him. Because again, we're going to be put in positions even before the kingdom. Again, I was touching on this. You know, when things get bad out here, again, the elect men are going to have that bold like spirit in them, that courageous like spirit in them, to where when things are going down out here, that's not to say, you know, some of us aren't going to be affected, you know, but we're definitely not going to be like these other people running around like a chicken with his head cut off, you know. But even more so, like I said, when things go down out here, even the elect are gonna, that the spirit that's going to be on the elect men, our elect brothers, man, you know, it's going to be a very different spirit that people are, you know, when they see it, they're going to be drawn to it, and they're going to want to come, and you know, they're going to flock to a man of the Lord, you know. But again, in order to be a man of the Lord, first you have to be a man, and this is what the Lord is developing us. All right, this is what we're being groomed for. He's prepping us. You know, we're becoming men. You know, we're coming back into true manhood. Because again, the kingdom to come is going to be ruled by men. You see, and like I said, even before that, you know, we're going to be put in positions to where we're going to have to judge, lead certain people. We're going to be over people. People are going to be depending on us, and this is why it's important. Because again, each move that you make, it could be your last. And the fact that again, you got some of us are going to have other people depending on us. That's why again, it's going to be important to be in tune with the spirit, man. You know, we're going to have to let the spirit dictate how we operate, and not the flesh. You see, because again, against all odds, you know, you might make a decision that's spiritual, you know, and everyone's going to be looking at you like, you know, because to the spiritual, you know, to the unspiritual, those that, they don't have that the spiritual discernment, things pertaining to the spirit, they're not going to understand. But us being spiritual, it makes perfect sense. So you see, this is why, again, men in the Lord in that day, man, they're going to stand out, man, even more, because again, when things are happening on our behalf, because we're moving in the spirit, things are going to be happening on our behalf, and people are going to know, people are going to see, man, and they're going to find out, like, yeah, man, these like it mentions in 2 Ezra 16, then it shall be made known who the men of the Lord are in that day, man. But again, in order to be a man of the Lord, you got to be a man first, and this is what we're being developed, because again, man, the kingdom is going to be ruled by men. The king's dominion, all right, it's not going to be ruled by women. All right, I'm going to get this real quick in Ezekiel 9. In verse 4, it says, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, all right, you Israelites, even more specifically, you Israelite men, all right, because that's who the Lord is dealing with. He's dealing with the men. It says, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. So you see, this is why oppression makes a wise man mad, because we understand how things are supposed to be operated. Because there's a lot of things, even before we came into this truth, even before we found out this truth, and certain things were off. A lot of things in our spirit, it would, we just knew that a lot of things were off, man. It just wasn't right. Even before the truth, we just knew there's a lot of things that just didn't resonate in our spirit. You see, well, hey, now we have this understanding, we have this truth, and that's why, hey, it makes us bitter, man. Again, like I quoted, oppression makes a wise man mad, because now that we've been opened, our eyes have been opened, and we see how it's supposed to be, opposed to how it is currently being run, how things are, it vexes us. It vexes us, man. So you see, to the men, because for the most part, and there are a few exceptions to the rule. You do have a few sisters that know and understand. They're in their right mind for the most part. Because right now, the majority of the Israelite women, this is their playground. This is their time to rule. This is their time to have fun. But and the majority of them are so against the Israelite man, but they don't understand, man. If we win, that they win. You see, right now, like I say, there's a lot of women, she's having fun right now because, hey, Esau has given her all these privileges and whatnot. And, for the most part, their mindset is the hell with the Israelite man, Well, hey, once we get back in power, like the scriptures say, in the day of that power, that people shall be willing. All right. That's when we're going to want to get down with the program. But, again, because that's what women are attracted to. They're attracted to power, And as of right now, Esau, he's got the power, So, hey, Esau is giving them these privileges, and they're having fun, But like I said, for the most part, their mindset is the hell with the Israelite man. But they don't understand, when we win, they win. If we make it, they make it, and that's something that they don't understand. But and then I just said all that to say, because the women, she's not gonna, for the most part, like I said, there are a few exceptions to the rule. You do have a few sisters out there that actually can have some common sense, and they're mourning and sighing. But for the most part, women are not going to be complaining and sighing and for the filthy abominations that are going on, like I just said. So that's why I said, set the mark upon the foreheads of the men, because again, the Lord, he's dealing with the men. All right, again, the kingdom is going to be run by men. All right, and again, this is what we're being prepped for, man, because it's only going to be a select few. As it tells in 2 Ezra 8, the war to come, the war that we're living in right now is made for many, but the war to come is going to be made for few. And that's going into Yahushua and the 144,000, the rulers that are going to be ruling in the kingdom. All right, the kingdom. All right, the king, a king's dominion, land, sovereignty, power. That's what Lord we're being prepped for, man. All right. So I'm going to get this in Revelation 21. So again, man, hey, you know, like I was touching on, man, hey, Jake, man, it's time to man up, man. You know, Yahweh Shemashah is about to bring this place down. As a matter of fact, get this in Revelation 12:10. It says, "And I heard a loud voice saying in the heaven, now has come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his Hamashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night." So you see, hey, Yahweh Shemashah, man, he's getting ready to take Esau out, and everything's about to change, man. You know, so the hell with this place, you know, fuck this shit, man. This place is about to go down, man. You know. As a matter of fact, I read verse 11. Because again, I was touching on this, man, you know. It says, "And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony." All right, which, you know, can only be, you know, done through the men. All right, that testimony, you know, basically going into the testicles, which only men have testicles. All right. Because again, it's, you know, the Lord is dealing directly with the men. All right, with brothers, man. You know. So that's what I was saying earlier, man. Hey, Jake, man, you gotta grow a pair of balls, man. You know, because all this shit is about to come crashing down, man. You know, we're in for an extreme regime change, man. Life as we know it is about to change. All right, you know, and I was going into how, hey, I mean, we got to put off that weak nature, man. You know, we gotta put off we gotta put off mortality and put on immortality, man. Because again, we're kingdom minded, you know. We're kingdom minded, which is immortal, man. Stop thinking mortal. Stop being, you know, thinking low level, man. And yeah, hey, think immortality, man. Think forever. Foreverness, everlastingness, man. Because that's, you know, that's what's on the other side. That's what's coming. You know. But it said, "And they love not their lives unto the death." Because, hey, again, this isn't life, man. You know, this ain't it. In this society, man, we're again, oppression makes a wise man mad. We're like lions in a cage, man. We're like caged animals. A man can't be a man in this society, man. You know, oftentimes you find yourself having to dumb yourself down to these people. You have to lower your vibration to you know, match with these people, man. We can't be ourselves. You know. I mentioned before, man, you know, hey, if Yahweh Shai was physically walking on the earth right now, he would be the perfect embodiment of what they call toxic masculinity, which there is no such thing as toxic masculinity. A man is supposed to be exactly that, a man, masculine. All right. You know, but hey, man, in this society, man, hey, we're like lions that have, you know, when you snip a lion's nuts, you know, when you snip his nuts off, he can't grow his mane, you know, and you know, you confuse him for a lioness, you know. That's just how it is, man. You know, we gotta be soft spoken and, oh man, you know, it's like the hell with that we shit, man. A man can't be a man in this society, man, and it's vexing, it's frustrating. You know, hey man, you know, hey, that's why I say the hell with this place, man. You see, and hell. Death is better than being here, man, because again, we understand the process of death, what it is. All right, you know, it's like death is better than being in this setup. But we know and understand that, you know, it's more meaningful for us to be here. You know, the Lord has a job that He wants us to complete here. You know, we're on a mission. You know, but nevertheless, again, it said, "And they love not their lives unto the death," because again, we understand that this is not life. Again, we're vexed on all sides. We're tired. We hate it here. You know, it makes us bitter. Again, a man can't be a man. You know, gotta dumb ourselves down for these people, man. You know, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this and close it out, because again, hey, the Lord is dealing with the men. All right. Bear with me real quick. I might have to. All right. So in Revelation 21 and verse. Some distractions around me. Well, as a matter of fact, let me go to this one real quick. Proverbs 8. Because again, hey, the future leaders, the future rulers, hey, how about Shemal Shai? He's, so speaking to you Israelite men, And I'll read Proverbs 8 and 4 real quick. It says, unto you, O men, I call, and my voice is to the sons of man. So you see, hey, you Israelite men, hey, Yahweh Shema Shai is dealing with you. Yahweh Shai is dealing with you, man, through the Spirit. So it's time to man up, man. It's time to man up. Be a man. Scripture said, gird up thy loins like a man, like men. Sons of the Heavenly Father, man, sons of the power. That's no light thing. We're talking about the King of the universe. This is who we serve. And, with that, there's some expectations that, hey, look at what the Heavenly Father did to Yahweh Shai, his only begotten son. You see? So, hey, this is no light thing. This is no light matter. Again, this is only for a select few, which you're hoping and striving to be a part of that number, man. This is only for a select few. We're talking about the aristocrats, the elites. The first fruits, which Yahweh Shai, he's the first fruits of the first fruit. But these elect, man, hey, them first fruits, man. But Revelation 21 and verse 4, verse 3. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and God himself shall be with them and be their God. So you see, man, hey, the kingdom is all about rulership of Yahweh Shai, the joint heirship of the elect men, which they're gonna, everything's gonna be ruled through them in righteousness. All right. You see, again, man, it's no light thing. So hey, it's time to man up, man. It's time to man up. Cut off the weak nature, man. Cut off that effeminate nature, because I ain't get you in the kingdom, man. Man up, Jacob. Lord willing, this was edifying. God praise to Yahweh B'Shem Shai. Divine honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Yahweh B'Shem Shai Barakatham to your hopeful elect. Lord willing, until next time, Shalom.